Hey buddy, it's Crazy4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. In the last one, we went through Smash Run as the final character in the game. Of course, that being Bayonetta. We finished up Smash Run last time, and it was great. Another big mode all finished. Today though, we're gonna be going to a different mode, going back to Games and More, into solo, into Stadium now. Starting up with the Stadium stuff, with the very first one being Multi-Man Smash. That's gonna be the topic, I guess, of today's video. Stand strong against an oncoming... Wow, I cannot speak. Stand strong against an oncoming horde. There we go. So Multi-Man Smash, been here since Melee, basically, and it evolved, you know, since then, but now, obviously, instead of the wireframes, instead of the alloys, we now get to fight the Mii fighters, which we had an experience with, not only in Smash Run, but obviously in, like, almost every episode of Classic Mode. But Multi-Man Smash has some stuff to it. They've got, quite a few modes, a little bit different, than Brawl and Melee, but also overall still kind of the same, with there being 10-man Smash, 100-man Smash, 3-minute Smash, Rival Smash, Endless Smash, and Cruel Smash. We're going to be going through each of these Smash modes in today's episode, and trying to complete all the challenges that are associated with each of these. So let's get started with 10-man Smash. Defeat a 10-man army as fast as you can. This one is pretty simple, pretty straightforward, nothing too crazy. So there's a few challenges to get going here. I guess we'll start off with Mario. Start off with something simple. Let's go with like my favorite one, and let's go for it. So I mean, it's pretty simple. You get the general gist. It's just a matter of defeating these guys as quick as you can, because a lot of these Multi-Man Smash challenges require you to defeat a mode within a certain amount of time. There we go. And we did it! Nice! That's first challenge done. We did it in 15 seconds. If you complete it within 20 seconds, you get the challenge for that, which is pretty freaking cool. And there's also one to just clear 10-man Smash. So we obviously won't get the other one until we, of course, you know, get more panels, but that's already two challenges that we have completed. Now, here's the fun one. There is one more challenge to get within 10-man Smash, and that is to complete it with every single fighter from Mario to Sonic. Oh boy. So I'm gonna just, cut to basically when I get through with Sonic. And yeah, because I don't want you guys sitting here watching me go through all of this, unless I just like speed it up. I don't know, I'll do one of two things, we'll figure it out, but yeah, I'll see y'all in just a moment once I complete, or get all of these completed. Oh, get ready for a big grind. Alright, one last character to go through with. Took a little bit of time, maybe like, I don't know, 20-ish minutes, so not terrible, but still a little bit tedious, not gonna lie. Now here we are with Sonic, about to end off the 10-man Smash grind, gone through every character. Some definitely a lot more difficult than others, or just a lot more annoying to complete this with, than other characters. Anyone with like a really good hitting up smash or up tilt typically was like the best option. But yeah, so that's 10-man Smash. As expected, you know, it went by in a way. But yeah, so that's that. Now we can go on to our next mode, which is basically the exact same, but it's 100-man Smash, so times 10. Defeat a 100-man army as fast as you can. So now, as per usual, this has a few challenges to go through with. I'm gonna start off with a simple one. I'm gonna go with Marth, because, well, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Because one of the challenges has to do with clearing a 100-man Smash within 3 minutes, and I feel like Marth might be one of my best characters to do this with. Because his up tilt is one of like the best up tilts I think in the game for these Mii fighters. So yeah, I think Marth is just in general my best bet for this, to complete this within a timely manner. So 100-man Smash, as you can probably imagine, it's about the exact same as the 10-man Smash, but just a lot bigger, as it's, you know, like 90 more characters, or 90 more Mii fighters. But this time around, they do get a little bit more difficult as you continue going through 100-man Smash. So like, it's gonna be a lot, they're gonna be a lot not a lot, but they are going to be smarter, a bit smarter at like maybe the last 10 than your first 10, right? As they're actually kind of starting to get a little bit, you know, more smart, which I do not appreciate. There will be items, just like in 100-Man Smash. Obviously, you know, you typically defeat that a little quick to be able to, like, notice them. But there will be items passing by on those moving platforms for you to be able to grab and to use within your run-through, if you so please, if you need them. Which sometimes I feel like the main ones that I think are the most useful are the Power Block and the Smart Bomb. Those are probably the two best ones you could probably get for 100-Man Smash. Speaking of which, oh, I hit that like a dumbass. That's on me. That is on me. And yeah, I mean, there's not much difference. I guess one big thing is that you won't end off by you will still end off by fighting yourself in like a big form, like a giant form of yourself, like in 10-Man Smash. But there will also be other characters that you fight when you get to the different like quarter parts of a 100-Man Smash. So like 25 characters left, 50 characters left, 75, there will be different characters you can fight. And there we go. There's a good 15 for playing a 100-Man Smash for the first time, and is also the one for completing it in 3 minutes, but of course, didn't quite unlock that yet. So yeah, there's two of them. Pretty simple, self-explanatory, nothing really crazy to think about. Kind of like a little bit of a mindless game. Mindless game mode, just like turn your brain off and just like beat up a bunch of Mii fighters. But here we go again. We have to complete a 100-Man Smash with every single character in the game. I don't know why they make you do this, but they do. So I'm gonna be going in reverse order this time, just to change it up a little bit, starting with Sonic and going up to Mario. And I'll see you guys hopefully soon. Alright, y'all, finally on the last character, playing through as Mario. Ooh, I've been at this for a while, but we're almost done. 100-Man Smash is almost finished with every single character in the game, and man, it feels good to be done with this, I'm not even gonna lie. It's such a long and tedious process. I hate that they decided to do this, to make this a challenge 2 games in a row. Like, holy crap. Funny enough though, I feel like I had a less annoying time with it in this game than I did in Brawl, which is very strange. Oh, the spike to end it off. Beautiful, beautiful job, guys. Oh my gosh. That took so freaking long, and I hate that I can't get the challenge yet until I unlock the panel. Oh, it's so infuriating. But there we go, 100-Man Smash has been completed with every single character, at least of the base roster. So that's great, but let's continue on because we got more stuff to check out. Next being 3-Minute Smash. Defeat as many enemies as you can within the time limit. Now 3-Minute Smash has been here since Melee, but 15-Minute Smash, which was here in Melee and Brawl, is now gone. They got rid of it and I guess replaced it with, I mean, I don't know, because like, no, cause was 10-Minute Smash a thing before? I think they replaced it with the Rival Smash mode, which we'll get to very soon. But 3-Minute Smash is simple. It's you know, you're not really going to, you know, you have a time limit. You have to basically survive for that amount of time, and just try and get any amount of kills as you can within that time limit. Now, I'm just going as Marth because I'm liking Marth a lot. He's been a really fun one to play through. The multi-man Smash mode with. But with 3-Minute Smash, there is some challenges to get. It's primarily just a matter of getting a certain amount of kills within a 3-Minute Smash. So, one of them is getting at least 20 KOs, and the other is getting at least 110 KOs. So as long as we can get at least 110 KOs and survive, that will be it. That will be the challenge. It's a pretty simple one, honestly, but it's just, again, it's going to take a little bit because you have to survive for 3 minutes. Luckily, you know, I am quite glad they got rid of 15-Minute Smash, because that was always a necessary mode for like challenge-wise to unlock stuff. And it was just infuriating having to always do that for Melee and for Brawl to unlock like a stage or whatever. It sucked a lot. And just took, again, 15 minutes just beating up and trying to like survive against these Mii fighters is a lot. It's definitely a lot. It can take a lot of time. I mean, 15 whole minutes, right? But yeah, I'm definitely much happier having that be gone from the game and just dealing with a much shorter version of it, cutting it down to, I guess a fifth at a time, right? I think a fifth at a time is correct if my math is right, which it isn't always right, but it can be sometimes. So yeah, pretty simple. 100-man Smash, actually, funny enough, I don't know, I feel like it was still annoying, like I mentioned, but it just, again, wasn't as bad as having to do it with all characters back in Brawl. I don't know what it was about Brawl's 100-man Smash, but like, I don't know, I guess the alloys were just more annoying to take on than, compared to the Fighting Me team. I think the Fighting Me's are a lot, I don't know if I would say smarter, but they were a lot easier to take care of. Right, and to just like beat up than the alloys were, which I'm glad about. Also, yeah, we got the challenge, no worries whatsoever. Just a matter of surviving for half a minute longer. Yeah, I don't know, and it's also kind of funny because I know Smash 4 has just in general more characters than Brawl does, even like, you know, excluding the Mii fighters and DLC. It's just in general a larger game in terms of fighters. So the fact that it wasn't as bad as it was back in Brawl is just kind of funny to me. Kind of funny. But still took like a good like hour and a half to complete. So I mean, you know, there's still it's still a lengthy process. It is still a lengthy process, but still wasn't as bad, and I'm quite glad about that. But there we go. That's all finished, and I think we actually get something. Yeah, there we go. 3-minute Smash, 20 KOs, Karate Joe. Again, that's the only one we get, but, you know, we'll get more as we unlock the future panels. Alright, 3-minute Smash, simple, nothing really to write home about. Now we have Rival Smash, a new mode added into Smash 4. Defeat more enemies than your rival. The idea is every time you complete or select a character, I'm gonna go through as Cloud. Every time a character is selected, you will fight against that exact same character, and it will become an AI. And you basically, it's an endless game where you have to just try and get as many, just trying to get more KOs than your rival. And you can also KO your rival as well, if you so please, and they can also KO you. Definitely worth trying to get as many KOs as you can, because the way points work in Rival Smash is a little weird. It's basically what you have gotten, how many kills you've gotten, minus the amount of points that your rival has. So let's say you finish off with a score of 40 and your rival got 5 KOs, then you will end off with a total score of 35. So yeah, it's essentially how it goes. And you also have to worry about more challenges in Rival Smash to, you know, complete. One of them being, what is it? Get 10 or more KOs in a single Rival Smash. There's another getting 50 or more KOs, and then that's about it. It's just those two. 30 and then 50. Or sorry, 10 and then 50. I thought I would die for a second, I got a little worried. So, yeah, as long as I can get 50... I gotta get up to 50 and then make sure I get more than that because my rival has already 5. There we go. And as my rival down at least 1 stock, make sure I don't die because I really don't want to do this again. The Rival Smash is a fun mode. It's a very cool thing that they added into the game. But it's just like getting the points can sometimes really suck because again, it is dependent also on what your rival gets in the end. Ooh, avoid that, please. Nice, nice, nice. Good for you, KOs. Already at 40. Rival almost SD'd, which would have been great, but sadly didn't happen. You tried there, buddy. You tried. Okay. Nice. Steal the KOs. Steal the KOs. Okay, already at 44. Getting close to the end, but again, right now I have to get a total of 60? No, hold up. I can't math. 58. Yeah, that's right. Or 59 now. Gosh. Let me get this. There we go. The power block's gonna save me a lot of stress. There we go. Nice. Okay, we're already at 50. But now I have to worry about living. Ooh, that scumbag almost tried it with the freaking limit. Disgusting, disgusting. Oh, I gotta get like 60, 61 right now. As long as I can get 61, and then just I can SD right afterwards, and I'll be fine. There we go. There we go. That doesn't count as my kill. Okay, 60. We're almost close. We're almost to the end. There we go. I think we got it. Let me get a few more just to be safe. Oh gosh, now I have to get... Hold up, hold up. He's actually coming back a little bit. No, 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 no. Sir? Oh, he's really trying. There we go. Nice. That was risky, but I had to. Okay, I can die now. 69, we win with that. And so our total score, 53. Very nice. It's simple, but you can get a little bit overwhelmed if you're not careful enough. And then we have that one, also playing Rival Smash for the first time. So, not bad, not bad. Alright, Rival Smash is taken care of. Simple. And now we have Endless Smash, a classic one. No time limit, fight until you can fight no more. Now this one has a total of 2 different challenges to get. Getting 30 or more KOs and then getting 200 or more KOs. I think if I don't know who I would like to do this with. There's a few characters that would be really good candidates. I'm thinking DK and just going for the classic method. I'm feeling Marth again. I'm genuinely feeling Marth again. Man, it's tough. Maybe I'll go Link. Maybe I'll go back to Link. He was a classic one that I used to use back in Brawl a lot, and then also in Melee for multi-man Smash, and I think he'll be really good for this too. So as long as I can just get the KOs without dying before I get those KOs, that'll be great. So 200 or more KOs is what we're trying to aim for, which is gonna be a lot, but I mean, like, if these Mii fighters spawn quickly enough and kind of just go straight into my attack area, my attack range, then I should be done with this in no time. I kind of wish the regular characters that I fight were worth like maybe 2 points or something, but sadly that is not the case. Sadly that is not the case at all. Come on. I wonder if it would be faster doing the DK method. I feel like it would be, but I don't know. I feel it's also like a method that's just oversaturated at this point. I want to try a little bit, something a little new, something that I remember growing up doing a lot. That I just feel comfortable with, so yeah. Already at 50 though, or I'm just about to be. Bowser's gonna be a problem. I gotta go for like a full up smash with him. There we go. Nice, that kills him off. Alright, only at 8% right now, which is fine. I can deal with 8. We're getting close to being halfway there, which is great. Endless Smash, I mean, it's a simple one, nothing really to say much about. You know, it's been here since Melee. It's a classic. I think ever since Melee, Endless Smash has always been a necessity when it comes to like unlocking stuff. I remember in Brawl, I don't remember exactly what it unlocked in Brawl besides the green alloy trophy. I think that's all I remember it getting you, like getting a certain amount of KOs within it. But I don't know. Besides that, I cannot remember what it also got you. And I think in Melee, another one, I think it might have been a stage, maybe? But again, I'm like kind of drawing a blank on like what Endless Smash would get you in Melee. Because I know it was necessary to like get, I think, 100 KOs in Endless Melee. But I don't remember what the reward was. I would get the power block, but it's not necessary, I don't think. Alright, we're more than halfway done, which is great. And then we got one more freaking Cruel Smash, which is gonna be a pain. I know that's gonna be a freaking pain. I've always had so much trouble. Every single game I have to do a Cruel Smash in, it's the worst. It is the worst. I think I have a general decent idea of who I can use for that, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll give it a shot though. I will give it a shot, but I am a little bit worried. I'm honestly very worried about it. DK, Diddy Kong, please. Diddy Kong, please. Okay. Oh, great. He put it on my platform, too. You're littering, buddy. You are littering. Can you not? Please leave. Thank you. Okay. Almost at 150. Like 20 away. We finally done with Endless Smash. I knew going into this episodes that it was going to be a long process. Primarily just because of freaking 100-man smash and 10-man smash. Again, I don't exactly understand why they make you do it with every single character. It's a bit crazy. But yeah, I knew it was gonna be a long episode just because of those two modes. Primarily 100-man smash. I think 10-man smash was maybe like what? Took half an hour, roughly around there, to get it done with everyone. And freaking sheesh. Sheesh. Okay, you get out of here. I'm actually kind of close to dying, which I don't appreciate. I'm at a good 85% right now. But we're close. 30 more left. 30 more. Come on. Come on. I can't lose it now. Lucas, please just take a one shot, please. Please. Oh, you're not dead. Buddy, you're living longer than you need to. Oh, you're living longer than you need to. I'm scared. No. I'm so glad that smash attack is weakened. Oh, I'm so close to dying, but I'm also so close to getting my goal. Come on. Thank you. Okay, Lucas is down. There's a few more. 10 more to go, folks. 10 freaking more. Down there. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Yeah, we did it. Nice. Okay. Let me kill off Ganondorf just because it's fitting. Or at least try to. Hold up. Oh, come on. How's he not dead? There we go. Nice. 202 KOs to end it off. Good stuff, Link. Alright, but we got one more to go. We got also Genesix for completing it for the first time, or just playing it, I guess. Alright, Cruel Smash. The elite army is ready to attack. Don't hold back, it's a fight to the end. Now, for Cruel Smash, there's obviously playing it for the first time. There's also getting a certain amount of KOs. 2 or more KOs, and 4 or more KOs. Who the hell do I play this with? I'm thinking Roy. Roy was very good for Cruel Smash back in Melee. But I'm also thinking about going for like a classic route with like... You know what? I remember Lucina being pretty freaking solid for this. So I'm gonna run through with Lucina. I'm gonna give it a shot, and I'm gonna see how well she's gonna work for this. So generally just kind of like get out of here. I was hoping. Oh my gosh, I was hoping. I was really hoping. Do something like that, like up B into the stage. Oh, I was hoping. Oh, this is scary. Oh man, they break out immediately. Okay, that's 1 KO. That's great, that's already 1. This is gonna be a freaking long process, but it's probably the safest option if I'm being honest. Okay, there's 2 KOs, so I got one of the challenges. Okay, sheesh. Relax. Can y'all come through? That'd be great. Okay, get the damage. Bam! That didn't hit! I have to get the hit with the up B, that's the problem. There's the hit, but not the one I needed. Careful. Yeah, and if you guys are curious, obviously, Cruel Smash, I think essentially it's like the opposite when it comes to knockback, where it's like now you're much easier to knock back, and the Mii fighters are going to be a lot more of a challenge. That's what makes the Cruel Smash a lot more difficult to take on. Oh my gosh, nothing. I'm scared. They're not close enough to the edge. That's what I need. They need to be like pushed by each other. Oh, come on. Not getting this. I really wish I could, Oh, man. I think I have to do something I don't know if I have the strength to do. Oh, I was trying to, like, shield his attack. So I can maybe go in. Oh, the gunner's the problem. Gunners are gonna be, like, ranging me. Ranging me like crazy. Ooh, careful. It's a slow process, but again, it's probably the best option I have. Oh, come on. How is I not close enough? There we go. Okay. I guess to a certain degree, you can get them high. There we go. Nice. You can get them high enough on damage to where you can get a really quick forward smash in or something, and then just kill them off that way. So that also is an option. I guess I'm gonna try and just like see how much more I can do. There's 5 KOs, which is great. Oh, this is stupid. This is so stupid. 6 KOs, damn. I'm doing a lot better than I thought it would be. Oh gosh, yep. Okay. Oh, I was hoping. The gunner is a scary one because he has just a lot more range than I do. Nope, that does it. Ooh, almost, but my girl Lucina is living. I don't know how, but she is. I think, is it the brawler that's about to die? No, it's one of the gunners. I think it's that one, yeah. That should be a 7 right there. Oh, he lives, that scum. I was hoping, ooh. There we go, that's a 7 right there. And there's my death. Okay, you know what? I am very, very happy with 7 KOs. Absolutely. First try 7 KOs, let's freaking go. And that's also a challenge, just playing it for the first time. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. We showed off all that Multi-Man Smash has to offer, while also achieving all of the challenges, which, you know, of course, once the future panels are unlocked, that's when, you know, they'll actually, like, start coming in, and that's when the achievements will really show up. But Ultimate Smash is fun, a little different from, you know, what it was back in Melee and Brawl, with like maybe one mode difference, because 15-minute is gone, and now we have Rival Smash, which I think is far better of a mode. But yeah, so, thank you all so much for watching today's episode of Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. In the next one, we're going to be heading to the next Stadium mode, that being Target Blast. Yes, Target Blast has now replaced the classic Target Smash mode, and this is what we're going to be checking out next time, so stay tuned for that, I guess. Yeah, so subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch, the second channel, the Twitch, all the channels, they're down below in the description. Go check them out. I'll see everyone in the next one. Pop-Tart, out.